Attention passengers on British Airways Flight 214 to Madrid. There has been an unscheduled gate change. Flight 214 will now be departing from Gate B18. I repeat, Flight 214 will now be departing from Gate B18. Final boarding is now taking place at Gate B18.
Wait, did they just say B18?
I'm not sure. I thought the board said B12. Let me check the boarding pass. Hang on.
The screen over there did say B12, but now it's changed to B18.
Are we at the wrong gate? Hey, look. Everyone in our line is moving.
Oh no. Something changed. We need to ask someone right now, or we're gonna miss our flight.
This is the final boarding call for passengers on British Airways Flight 214 to Madrid. Gate B18 is closing now. All remaining passengers must report to Gate B18 immediately. If you do not board now, your baggage will be removed from the aircraft. This is your final call.
Oh no, that's us. That's our flight!
Run! We have to be at Gate B18.
Okay, breathe. That was crazy. Luckily, that wasn't actually Theo and I running through Terminal 2.
But if you've ever traveled abroad, you know exactly how terrifying that exact moment feels.
When an announcement comes through over the loudspeaker and you're not quite sure what was just said.
And suddenly, everyone around you starts running, and you feel completely left in the dark. First of all, you are not alone. Airport anxiety is real, even for native English speakers. But here is the secret. Airport hiccups are actually highly predictable.
Gate changes, flight delays, lost luggage, customs issues.
They follow a pattern. And because they follow a pattern, the English you need to fix them follows a pattern too.
Welcome to the Travel English series, Episode 3, Airport Hiccups, English you need when things go wrong. In this episode, we're going to give you the exact phrases to decode chaotic announcements, confidently speak to airport staff, and handle any travel emergency with total calm. All right, let's get into it. Now that you've felt that moment, the panic, the confusion, the noise.
There's noise all around you, and an announcement comes through. And honestly, it's so easy to miss important information when you're traveling.
Announcements echo, people talk over them, you're tired, you're stressed, and suddenly you realize you didn't catch what was said.
So let's slow things down. We're going to listen to a few real airport announcements, clearly, calmly, and train your ear to catch the important words.
Don't worry about understanding everything. Just focus on the main idea. You'll hear the airport announcement, and your job is simply to listen out for the key words.
All right. Zara, are you ready to start? The moment that beep comes in, we're listening.
Oh yes, I'm ready. And with the viewers here too, I'm definitely not missing an announcement this time. The second that beep comes though, I'll be all ears.
Attention passengers, this is a gate announcement for EasyJet flight EZY452 with scheduled service to Berlin-Brandenburg. We regret to inform you that this flight has been delayed by approximately 45 minutes due to the late arrival of the inbound aircraft. We currently expect boarding to commence at 21:35. Passengers are requested to remain in the departure lounge area, and please keep a close eye on the flight information screens for further gate updates. We sincerely apologise for this delay and any inconvenience it may cause to your travel plans tonight. Thank you for your patience.
All right, what did you catch?
Here's the key information you should have heard. EasyJet flight EZY452. Destination, Berlin-Brandenburg. Delayed by 45 minutes. Expected boarding at 21:35. Stay in the departure lounge and watch the flight screens.
And honestly, that's all you need. The rest is just polite airport language.
Exactly. You know the flight, the destination, the delay, the new time, and what to do next. That's the important part.
Perfect. If you caught all that, you're doing great.
Now let's move on to listening task number 2. This one is all about gate changes, and they happen all the time.
Listen for the flight, the destination, and the new gate. Here comes the beep.
Attention please, this is an important gate update for Air France flight AF103 operating service to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Passengers are advised that your departure gate has now changed due to operational requirements. Flight AF103 will now be boarding from gate D22. Please make your way to the gate immediately and listen out for further boarding announcements. Once again, Air France flight AF103 to Paris will now depart from gate D22.
All right. What did you catch?
Here's the key information you should have heard. Air France flight AF103. Destination, Paris Charles de Gaulle. The gate has changed. New gate, D22. Go to the new gate immediately. Listen for boarding updates.
And that's all you need. The rest is just formal airport language.
Exactly. You know the flight, the destination, the new gate, and what action to take. That's the important part.
Great. Gate changes can be stressful, but once you catch the new gate, you're fine.
Now let's move to the final listening task, and this one is urgent.
Listen for the words final call. If you hear that, you move.
Here comes the beep.
Final boarding call for Qantas flight QF611 with service to Rome, Fiumicino. All remaining passengers for flight QF611 must proceed immediately to gate A9. This flight is now in its final boarding stage, and the gate will be closing shortly. Once again, this is the final call for passengers travelling to Rome on flight QF611. Please make your way to gate A9 without delay.
Okay, what did you catch?
Here's the key information you should have heard. Qantas flight QF611. Destination, Rome Fiumicino. Final call. Go immediately. Gate A9. Gate closing soon.
And that's it. When you hear final call, you move. No waiting, no thinking. Just go.
Exactly. You know the flight, the destination, the urgency, and the gate. That's everything you need to act fast. So here's the golden rule for airport listening. Don't try to understand the entire sentence.
Train your ears to filter out the noise and listen out for 3 specific things. Number 1, the destination. Is it your city where you're traveling to?
Number 2, the situation. Are they boarding, delayed, or is it a final call?
And number 3, the gate. Where do you need to be? Which gate?
That's it. Those 3 details are all you need.
It's a good skill to develop when you want an overall understanding.
In English class, you might have heard this called listening for gist.
It simply means listening for the general idea, without focusing on every single word.
And the great thing about listening for gist is that it helps make travel so much easier. First,
It reduces stress. You stop worrying about catching every single word in those fast, echoey announcements.
second, it builds confidence, especially if English isn't your first language. You start trusting yourself to understand the big picture.
And third, it strengthens your prediction skills. Your brain begins to guess what's happening next, even before the announcement finishes.
Now, let's move from just listening to the chaos
To the exact phrases you can use when you need to speak up and get help.
Imagine you're flying somewhere, maybe Rome, Lisbon, or London. You arrive early, you're ready to travel, but then you look at the screen and see delayed. You need information, so you ask a staff member. You can say, "Hi, excuse me, my flight is delayed. Do you know how long the delay is?"
Let me check for you. It looks like about 1 hour at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
See how easy that was?
You don't need perfect English, just a clear question.
Now picture this. You land at your destination, you walk to the baggage belt, everyone else gets their bags, but yours never appears. You wait, nothing. So you need to tell the staff clearly what happened. You can say, "Hi, my bag hasn't arrived."
All right, let's take a look. Can you show me your baggage receipt?
"Yes, here it is."
Again, short, simple, direct. That's how real airport conversations sound.
Imagine you're walking through the airport, looking for your gate. There are signs everywhere, people moving, announcements playing, and suddenly you're not sure if you're standing at the right gate. So you check with staff. You can say, "Excuse me, is this the right gate for Rome?"
Yes, it is. Boarding will start in about 15 minutes.
"Great, thank you."
And while we're here, let's make your airport English even stronger.
So let's go through a few small habits that cause stress, but are super easy to correct.
Avoid asking long, complicated questions. Some travelers explain the whole situation, even details that don't matter, and airport staff get lost.
Short questions work better.
Instead of, hi, sorry, I think my flight has been delayed because I saw something on the screen and I'm not sure what it means. I arrived 2 hours early, I was sitting on the chair reading, and I saw this on the screen. I think there is a delay. I don't know. Can you tell me? Just simply say, "Excuse me, is the flight delayed?"
Some people try to understand every single word in announcements and panic when they miss something. You don't need everything, just the key words.
Focus on 3 things: destination, situation, gate. Everything else is noise.
Some travelers pretend they understood, even when they didn't. Sometimes it feels embarrassing to say, "Sorry, I didn't understand."
Use one simple question so the other person repeats and helps you.
You can ask, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or you can ask, "I didn't quite catch that. Could you explain that again, please?" When luggage goes missing or gates change, people start telling their whole travel story.
You don't need that. Staff only need the basic fact.
"Excuse me, could you tell me where I check in?" Or, "Hello, could you point me toward the airport bus, please?"
Some people don't check the screens. Announcements help, but the screens are the real truth.
A lot of travelers wait for someone to tell them, instead of quickly checking the board. You can even scan and translate things right on your phone.
But speaking to someone is still the best. It can feel scary, but it can save you during an airport hiccup. Now remember, with all these, jumping straight into a question can sound too direct, especially when you're stressed. In English, we like polite openers.
Add a soft opener. It makes everything smoother.
"Excuse me. Hi. Sorry. Could I ask? Is it possible for me to?" Don't forget to greet. "Hi," or "Good afternoon." And don't forget to say thank you.
Fixing these tiny mistakes makes a huge difference.
You sound clearer. You feel calmer. And airport staff understand you faster.
And honestly, once you get these right,
Travel becomes so much easier.
you know, Theo, I have a funny little airport story.
Same here. I feel like everyone has at least one airport moment they never forget.
Maybe you misheard an announcement. Maybe you ran to the wrong gate. Maybe your suitcase decided to take its own holiday. And this is just for laughs, not to embarrass anyone at all.
We'd love to hear yours. Share your airport hiccup or your funniest travel moment in the comments. It's always amazing to see how similar our experiences are.
And truly, thank you for being here with us today. If you repeated even a few phrases, you've already made real progress.
A big thanks for being here with us today.
Now, if you haven't yet liked or shared the videos with your family and friends, please do so. And don't forget to subscribe.
And if you've already done that, thanks for your support. It means a lot.
We've got more practical English coming your way. Some brilliant topics and series you don't want to miss. For example, in one of our upcoming videos, we'll give you some words to help you sound fluent.
Oh yeah, this is one of our podcasts not to miss, where we give you word chunks and you'll do some practice. We've got some really exciting stuff coming up and we can't wait to share it with you.
So keep coming back, keep listening, keep speaking. Even a few sentences a day make a big difference.
We'll continue in the next episode. Thank you so much.
See you soon. Bye, everyone.